Hi everyone, this is Kathy Crabbe, and this is my Moon Day soul reading every Moon Day. We're going to bless our space right now with some sage, saying a little prayer or affirmation or blessing. Mother Earth, Father Sky, please be with us today in this Moon Day soul reading for the new moon in Leo, which is on August 18th. So Leo, just to let you know, I'm a soul reader, an astrologer, and an artist, and the creator of 3 oracle decks. The newest which is my Zodiac Goddess Power Deck, and it's actually on pre-order right now. So if you order that before the new moon, you'll get 2 astrology gifties, 2 reports. So let's work with the Leo goddesses from the deck just to begin our new moon soul reading. And I just want to show you the originals. These were painted and channeled in the 90s. And I worked with Mama Moon for an entire month as I channeled the zodiac from a goddess perspective. And 25 years later, I've created the Zodiac Goddess Power Deck. So the deck comes with this little guidebook, and in the guidebook we have altar suggestions. This is how I set up my altar every month. I turn to the gemstones, amber, diamond, and ruby, which I've got over here on my altar. I've got chamomile, fennel, and rosemary as well. So let's take a look at those beautiful fiery goddesses. So the Leo goddess, her affirmation is, "My heart is open." So when we work with Leo energy, we open our heart. Leo is all about having fun, play, our inner child, beauty, the sun, whatever makes us happy and makes us shine. That's Leo. So Cybele, I am generous and loving. That's her affirmation. So this coming week, with the new moon in Leo, we're going to be setting our intentions, and we're going to be planting seeds of intent exactly at the moment of the new moon. If you can, the new moon is going to be at 7:42 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday the 18th. So let's just take a moment now to center ourselves and ground, go within for a moment. Call upon our guides, ancestors, Mother Earth, Father Sky, the divine divines. To be with us now in this new moon in Leo soul reading. So to begin, I'm going to pull some cards from my hand-painted oracle decks. Well, I'll start with the lefty oracle deck. That's a deck I painted with my non-dominant left hand. So I'm going to just shuffle the cards, and we'll pull one to begin our reading today. I'm just using my non-dominant hand as I'm holding out the cards, and I'm just kind of sensing or feeling which card wants to speak to us today. Okay, and I pull the card, and I do not look at it when I do my reading. To start my reading, what I do is I'll place my hand over the card, and I'll see what comes up, what images, feelings, sensations come up for me, and I'll share those with you, and then we'll look at the card later to see if it confirms what I'm receiving. So just take a moment now of quiet time, and I'm going to read this card psychically. Okay, I feel as though this week with Leo, we are going to be opening our hearts to play, definitely. But we're going to be clearing away a lot of clutter. It feels like there's a lot of clutter right now piling up, possibly because of what's going on in the world right now, and we've been at home more than usual, and we're sitting amongst a bit of a clutter. So we're going to be making space, clearing room for sacred play. And let me just read a little more about what that means. I ask you to invite the goddess or the divines into your space this week to help you commune with your guides, the divine, on a really a spiritual yet playful level this week. So we're going to be not only clearing physical space, but we're going to be clearing spiritual, mental space as well, making room for the goddess or the goddesses to be with you. It just feels like there's some decisions that you really need to be thinking about this week. Some big things, or one big thing that you've been waiting to sort out. And we're out of Mercury retrograde, and we're out of the shadow, which occurs for a couple weeks after Mercury goes direct. We're still in the shadow time. But this week we're coming out of that. So we're going to have a little more clarity around some decision that we need to make this week. So by clearing the clutter within and without, you're going to be helping yourself make that decision. Okay, we're going to look at the card now. Aha, one of my favorite cards. To me, as a Virgo, I always feel like this is a Virgo card. Now the real work begins. Like, for Virgo, that's got a happy sound to it, because as a Virgo, Virgos love, we love our work. We love to be of service. We love to help others, to mentor, guide. It's like a kindly aunt energy. So with this card, now the real work begins. That does confirm what I was seeing, as in we're making space this week in a playful way. So it's not heavy, it's playful. Lefties love that. They love to play. They're inner child cards. So we're making playful space in a light-handed way, but we're clearing space so that we can get down to the real work, making a decision, moving forward with something, even if it's just a small thing, even if it's just cleaning that window that you've been looking at for maybe a while, and it's just been kind of like, you're going to actually do it. The real work, it's sometimes Virgo work is not glamorous in any way. It's very down to earth. It's very practical, and Virgo energy helps get the job done. So combine that with Leo, and you can have some fun. Actually, you can have fun doing that. So let's turn to a spirit animal guide, and this is from my Elfin Ally Oracle deck. And this is a 72 card spirit animal deck, with each card has a elf as well accompanying it. So I've got this little square deck. I'm going to shuffle. Once again, using my non-dominant hand, my left hand, I'm going to sense which card wants to come forward for this week ahead to help us. Okay, I'm going to once again hold my hand over the card, see what if I get any images or feelings. And this is something you can also do with your cards to get a little more insight and also work your third eye psychic muscle. Yeah, it's just pointing more to the inner child and children, and if you can um, do something very childlike, even if you can spend a little time with the child or watch some children dancing on Instagram, which is what I like to do. It's very fun and light, and it'll just help put you into that Leo frame of mind. So, okay, well, the card we got, a very, very proud looking elfin priestess, and this is the blue heron card. And her keyword is proud. And the meaning is you know exactly what to do, which is what I'm saying, you do. So reversed, this card could also mean you hesitate and miss out. Just to be aware of that. Don't hesitate. I think this week you can actually move forward. You don't want to miss out. I'm also going to just turn to the Lefty Oracle Guidebook, and we're going to look up now the real work and see if we have a journal prompt or expressive body movement, something we can work with in a playful and creative way. So in the guidebook, it comes with mantra, affirmations, journal prompts. The affirmation, I am a conduit for the divine. And when this card appears in a reading, it means business. Ta-da! What is your real work? The work that matters to you on a soul deep level. So in a creative journal prompt, something if you have a moon journal or just a journal, where are you at with your real work? Have you started it yet? Or are you still figuring things out? Or perhaps you're at a complete standstill. Wherever you are on your journey is exactly where you need to be. So for all you stressors out there with a lot of Virgo in your chart, you're probably doing a lot better than you think you are. You're just being hard on yourself. So take a moment now to contemplate this and write down whatever you come up with. Where are you at with your real work or a decision that you need to make? And if you're stuck, try double doodling. That's a technique where you use both your hands to draw at the same time. So this stimulates both sides of your brain, which is the whole point of the lefty deck and working with your non-dominant hand, to stimulate both sides, and it's going to help you be more creative and come up with ideas that maybe you hadn't thought of, solutions. Okay, so let's see what time we're at now. Oh, we're a little bit longer than I like, but it's the new moon, so I'm giving myself a little leeway, and as a Virgo, that's okay. So just to end our soul reading for the week ahead, thank your guides, ancestors, the divine, the divines. Thank Mother Earth, Father Sky, and thank you, Leo, Moon. Thank you, New Moon. Blessed be, and I'll see you next Moon Day.